What's going on, guys? It's your boy ASG15, and today we are back with another Wazzou video here today. We're going to be traveling down to Tulsa, Oklahoma, to take on the Golden Hurricane in an American matchup. This one should be a little bit interesting after we get our first win of the year at East Carolina. We'll be looking forward to hopefully walking away with a second win of the season. So let's not waste any more time and go ahead and hop right on into it. And as always, enjoy.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. Tulsa will kick off and will get this game started. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cougars offense will have the football first. Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
It's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistent.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the RPO complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. So Tulsa's offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. The play is fake. Puts it out of the air. At the 40, there he goes. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Still looking on the move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of it.
There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Cardinal momentum, it's Cabo. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together. He's going to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Plus to go up top on first down. It's incomplete and will change into the field now. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the option. Got room to work. Turning it over. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. The give on the outside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously said he's outside the tackle box. He moved the throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the
Touchdown, Cougar! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Off play action. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. With the catch, it's Johnson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Cradles it at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here comes the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read.
Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You cannot get any more wide open than that. He had his receiver open, throws the ball. You think, we're walking in for 6, and he drops it right in his hands. Yeah, those are killers. So hard to make big plays. Man, you can't give those up.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They punted away from in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Makes the catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping them. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They'll immediately call timeout.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And so many more times we're going to see go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And no chance at a return. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to go deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they make the play and make sure. And he's scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Nelson. Got a man, it's Freeman. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. On target. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker room. Looking for room. It's Allen. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was up.
Got some room in at the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they add 6 more to go over that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's Potter. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good ball, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensive?
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Cougars. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. He breaks a tackle, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The RPO fires it way to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Allen. Still running up the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Golden Hurricane lines up on 3rd and inches. Tries to sliver forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it being so successful.
Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Quick completion on the out. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Grab behind the line. It's Lucas. Throws those pads. Touchdown, Tulsa. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time, and you see the defense. I mean, I'm not trusting him to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by. He'll take a deep shot here. Brings it down on the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wazzou headed to the line with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Right on the money. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Washington State ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. The Cougars in the hurry up. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Wazzou! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
There's an intelligent play calling too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, hands at the goal line. Then he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that ball. It looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He'll take another shot here. It's picked off and another empty drive. Good gain on the return. This defense has set him up with a big play.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play!
Coming at a time in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Touchdown, Tulsa! And the punishment has been extended. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Washington State.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big.
Fires toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats to get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Freeman. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa to the line, just a few inches away from converting. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking for a man. It's Potter. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough out for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for... He's going for a big play downfield. Downfield, they don't complete. The defense holds.
There's not many play calls on the sheet. Just a bunch of balls really quickly. So you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark. And they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, he missed it. No good. And, guys, this will stay a 24-point game. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of hurt some of the aggressiveness.
You hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out in your spot.
They were really disappointed not getting...
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and the deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. It's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sit back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Washington State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They want that clock to run. Fouls through the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on straight.
As a defense, we are talking about this right now. As soon as they come out under center, alert, alert, quarterback sneak, everybody dive at the feet of the offensive lineman, create a pile, jump to the football. Great job by the defense understanding the formation, stopping the quarterback sneak.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Top 25 teams had a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Power football from the gun. Running back gets to give. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. No good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Potter. Buys a little extra time. Slings it downfield. Finds space on the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
He runs out of bounds.
Might be calling a hot route.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions.
Makes the catch at the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. It's complete. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the